Alright, welcome back to another episode of the Elder Scrolls 1 Arena. In the last episode, we found the 6th piece of the Staff of Chaos, and we made our way over here to the province of Blackmarsh, where we were told to find Murkwood, and we proceeded to go and ask a bunch of people, and they kept telling us to go to Synth, and I could not find that. So I ended the episode. This is a new recording session, and I did a little bit of research and figured out what happened. Apparently, if you get that message that Murkwood and something else Synth, that is a bug that is in the game, and the remedy is to save the game, exit, and then reload. So it should now theoretically tell us where we need to be. Fenris of the Market told my brother that his son overheard two men talking about something about a map to Murkwood being in a collapsed portion of the Conclave of Baal. Maybe you should ask there. Okay, fantastic. Where is the Conclave of Baal? Here, give me your map. Demetrius Messius says, I'll show you how close you are. Fantastic. So yeah, that is apparently what happened is just a bug. So I knew I felt like I was going crazy there for a minute, but no. So in today's episode, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna find at least the first part of the probably two episode arc of the 7th piece of the Staff of Chaos. It says the musty smell of autumn in the outside air becomes mixed with the spicy odor of incense as you enter the Conclave of Baal sanctuary. Alright, let us go on ahead and talk to you and see what you have to say. I, my child, I knew the way to find the location of Murkwood, the dark forest that ever moves, for I am Edolan Lancaster, leader of the Conclave of Baal. Though it is a dire place, it is said that many items were lost within its swamps and bogs. Alas, I fear its secrets will rest forever. Now, you see, a few nights ago, one of our initiates, thinking to impress his masters, triggered a spell of massive destructive potential. Though the senior brothers tried to dissipate it, they were not able. The best they could do was to channel its power into the very earth itself. Needless to say, the backlash was terrible, collapsing much of the Vaults of Gemin. The site this unfortunate apprentice had chosen to cast a spell, the stone tablet that held the key to the location of Murkwood, fell with much of the vault, deep below the earth. I dare say it is lost forever, unless, if you would be willing to venture into the collapsed vault and try to recover the tablet, I would be happy to decipher the location of Murkwood and inscribe it onto your map. You would have to return the tablet to me first, however. Will you agree? Again, no choice. You are doing a great service to the Conclave of Baal. I will not forget it. Be careful, however, for we have heard strange noises issuing forth from the dark caverns below. When you have retrieved the tablet, return to this place. I will await you. Alright, and let's quickly check one thing. How are we doing on restore power potions? If we're doing somewhat decent on restore power, we got 200. That's good enough for me. We can go on ahead and go to the what is it, the Vaults of something? The Vaults of, where is it at? We can go to the Vaults of Gemin. Yeah, it'll take a day, and let us go ahead and go and travel. Let us save the game here at the Vaults. And let us not do that. Let's go ahead and cast Light. I do not have enough spell points to cast Light, apparently, so let's load up on Restore Power. Let's cast Light. Let us go on ahead and also cast Shield while we're here. And drink some more Restore Power potions as we go on ahead and go. Let us look at our map and see which direction. I guess we're going to go this way. So, yeah, new recording session. We're probably maybe be in the last 2 to 3 recording sessions, because I could probably get each staff piece done in one recording session, and then I don't know how long, because I'm assuming after I find all 8 pieces there's going to be another mission to go in and defeat Jagar Tharn. It'd be like really kind of disappointing overall, and if that was not an option. If you just said, oh, congratulations, you found all 8 pieces of the Staff of Chaos, and that's it. That's the game. So hopefully, there'll be another mission at the end to go and defeat him. So I'm assuming 2 to 3 more recording sessions, and then we'll be done. I do want to I guess add a brief couple of what's the word I'm looking for? I guess addendums. Maybe is not the correct word, but I guess I want to correct some statements I had previously said that I was uninformed of. Let us go this direction. Uninformed of. In the past couple of episodes. In the past number of episodes, I've said 2 statements that I have later found out that to either be completely false, or I just was not correctly informed and need to remedy that. And those 2 statements are, number 1, I mentioned, I forget what episode it was, that you guys notice how, Dead Island 2 got announced years ago, but it's been quiet since. Apparently, unbeknownst to me, that it's been not only re-announced, but it's been went on ahead and had a release date sometime for April of 2023. So that is an addendum that I need to make. I was just apparently unaware that it went on ahead and had a release date announced. So that is, I guess, a fix that needs to be addressed. And then the second one being when I said that Yakuza 0 is going to be the next game on the channel, which it still is, and that everything after Chapter 4 will be a blind playthrough. That is also not true. I had apparently misread the achievement list that I currently have, and it is not Chapter 4. Everything after, I believe, Chapter 6 will be a blind playthrough. So again, apologies for those 2 misstatements. One with my inability to read my achievement list correctly, and one just being completely uninformed of when games get announced. So I guess a brief couple of fixes to misstatements I had made in the last number of episodes. Hello, Mr. Panther. So in today's episode, not only are we doing this vault thing, we're also going and finishing up. This is the last episode of us going through our list of games that will eventually, over the coming months and years, be coming to the channel. I know it's been lengthy. I know it's been, I'm going to be honest, I've lost count of how many episodes this has been. It felt like at least 10, but this is the final episode of that. Let us continue going, I guess, this direction. So, yeah, last episode of that, and then from here on out, we're not going to talk about it again. So, let us go ahead and kill, I believe those are wraiths, is the official name. Yeah, they are wraiths, okay. And let's try and be hyper vigilant on deaths. I don't want any more deaths in this playthrough, but we'll see if that happens or not. Let us go to the door that is directly to our right. So, going on to the list of 10 games, the last 10 games on this list is, and I'm not 100% certain how to pronounce this, so I apologize if it's the incorrect pronunciation, but I'm going to say it's Nioh, Nioh, that series. Know nothing about it, just know its name. Then we have the Marvel Spider-Man series. Never played it. I played the Batman Arkham series, and from what I've heard, the Marvel Spider-Man is very similar and feels kind of like a Marvel's version of the Batman Arkham game. So I'm excited to play that. I am diseased, so let us go ahead and cast Cure Disease. So yeah, we found our way down. Fantastic. We made it very quickly, in fact. Let us go ahead and then save. And let's pull up our map and see. I guess let us go this direction. Hello, homunculus. I've been saying that those are homunculus now for multiple episodes. I really hate to have been wrong this entire time. Oh god. Okay. Let us shield. Let us heal. And let us not die, because that was close. You were the one that did it. You were just shooting me in the back. And you now are... You know what? I can do magic too. That's actually not what I wanted. I wanted fireball, oh well. And you guys are also down for the count. Fantastic. Let us pull up our map. Then we have the Monster Hunter series. Know nothing about it whatsoever. I think I think it's made by a Japanese developer, maybe, but that's literally all I know. Then we have the game Subnautica. I know it's like a game where you're in a submarine. It's like an exploration game, similar to kind of No Man's Sky-ish to a degree. From a little bit I know. Let's jump here and jump, apparently, and when I say jump, I mean completely fall like a moron, because I can't jump to save my life. Who's shooting at me? Oh, you're the one shooting at me. Okay, I can shoot at you too. How about there? Haha. Let us try and see where we need to go. I guess we're gonna go this way. Then, oh, hello, Wraith. Then we have the game Sea of Thieves. I know that's a pirate game, but besides that, I really don't know anything about it. Then Sekiro, which is, if my memory serves me correctly, it's a, Dark Souls-esque type game, but it's, I want to say, like, samurai or ninja based. Again, I could be completely wrong, don't know a whole lot about it, but that's what I feel it generally is about. Then we have the final 4 games. Disco Elysium, know nothing about it, just know the name. Let's go in here in case there is something in here. There is a zombie, but that's about it. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Then we have The Outer Worlds, which is a game from, I believe, the same developers as Fallout New Vegas, or it's seen as kind of like a kind of spiritual successor to a degree of Fallout New Vegas, is the way I've heard it described as. Oh, hello, Mr. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Goodbye, Mr. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Then we have Death Stranding. Know nothing about it, just know the name. And finally, again, this list is outdated as of about a year and a half ago. So so you'll know exactly when this list ended, because this was the newest game added to this list. We have Cyberpunk 2077. I know that game launched really, really roughly, like extremely roughly, but you know, we'll see how it is. This beyond my skill. Well, not when you have an open spell. Everything is within my skill when you have an open spell. Granted, it does not look like I needed to. I could have just completely came in that door, but oh well. I will take the 66 gold. Yeah, so those are the final 10 games of this gigantic list of about 100 that I was going through over the last number of episodes. Can I? Apparently not. I cannot jump through there. Let us go this direction. Apparently, that's not. Let us try and figure out how to get out of here. I guess we're gonna go this way. And then this direction. And we're gonna try to figure out how to find where we're going. Yeah, there's a lot of water here, which I'm not the biggest fan of. This makes this area extremely hard to traverse, but, well, hello, rat. It's always nice to see our old friend the rat. Let us... Let's go this direction. I hear more rats, I see more rats. Oh, there's one behind me trying to go and nibble on my ankles. And let's go over here, and you spawn literally right on top of us. So, again, as we're winding down this game and getting ready to go to Daggerfall and Daggerfall Unity, I am really kind of debating in my mind what type of character do I want to play. Again, I typically play, if it's just me, I typically play games that are characters that are like stealth-based assassins is typically the type of characters I feel the most comfortable playing, and I typically play Opello skeletons. However, again, in this game, I wanted to try to do something and push myself out of my comfort box, or comfort zone, and do something that really was out of the box for me, which is a magic-based character, which is something I really don't do. And overall, it worked with this game because apparently magic is OP in this game, so that was fantastic. But I'm not certain 100% that I'm going to go and play a magic character in Daggerfall. So I'm debating if I want to do a pure melee or if I want to maybe do a character that's kind of a hybrid melee magic character. So that's going to be really interesting to... Oh, hello. That was close. Actually, I thought I died there for a second, but I didn't. Okay. Whew. Still deathless as of this episode. Let's try and keep it that way. Hello, Mr. Homunculuses. Homunculuses or homunculi? I wonder what it is. I don't know. Let us take the 22 gold and let us go in here. Beyond my skill. No, it's not beyond my skill because I say open. I'm leaning more towards probably playing as I try and figure out where the hell I am, because I am so lost, man. I'm trying to, again, I'm most likely leaning towards doing a hybrid magic melee character. Granted, this character I've kind of treated more as a magic melee character, maybe even more than some people typically play a sorcerer. I do very actually little casting of magic besides shield, light, and occasionally a fireball. But yeah, I'm not 100% certain. But yeah, overall, I'm looking forward to. Is that anything of note? It is not anything of importance. Oh, hello, trolls. Or not trolls. Ghouls is the correct name of you. I am very lost. We did so well on the first floor, and here we are just stumbling around the second floor like complete and utter idiots. Okay, let us see where I am. Okay, I'm pretty high north. I don't think I can go any more north than I currently am. And I got somebody moaning in my ear. It's you. Stop moaning in my ear. Don't like it. Don't appreciate it. Or was it you? You might have been the one moaning in my... Somebody was moaning in my ear and I didn't like it. There we go. So this is episode, I think, officially 19, if my memory serves me correctly, which again, sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. I could be completely wrong. So again, this series is probably going to be closer to the 25 episode, where am I? There I am. The 25 episode range, closer to the 30. I went on ahead and decided I'm not going to go on ahead and be doing multiple artifact quests, because again, the only thing of I guess major note of those is the fact that when you get them, they give you some backstory and stuff. However, once you're in them and you're actually doing them, it's in a just randomly procedurated. Is this where we came in from? That is where we came in from. Well, I thought we were making more progress than we were. Apparently we're not. We have made some decent progress, so let's go ahead and save not at the crypts. That is not where we're at. We're at the vaults. And this is what we're going to do. I'm going to make a cut here, and when we are back, we will make some form of progress. Alright, we've made progress. Apparently I just completely skipped this door over in the like southwest side of the map. So here's a riddle. Answer this and pass. I come out of the earth. I am sold in the market. He who buys me cuts off my tail, takes off my suit of silk, and weeps beside me when I am dead. Okay. I come out of the earth. I am sold in a market. What comes out of the earth and is sold at a market? Typically. Food. Okay, so food comes out of the earth and is sold at the market. Cuts off my tail. Takes off my suit of silk and weeps beside... Oh, it's an onion. There we go. See, sometimes, again, some of them are super easy to figure out. It just takes a minute, and some you could spend 45 years trying to figure out, and you would still never get it. I do not appreciate you guys coming in and attacking me. I really, really don't. Thank you. Let us go. Really? Another one? Oh my god. Okay. And let us pick up the tablet, which is right here, even though it kind of blends in. You have found the tablet Eidolon Lancaster sent you to recover. Once it is in his hands, he can direct you towards Murkwood. Fantastic. Again, you guys know the drill. I'm not gonna subject you guys to seeing me get out of here. And we've been recording only for a short time, so I'm gonna go ahead and make the executive decision to include at least a portion of the Murkwood in this episode. I don't know if we'll get it entirely done, but we're gonna do a portion of it. So again, we'll be back once we're at the entrance to the vaults. Alright, we are at the entrance to the vaults, and let's go ahead and get out of here and go back to Stormhold and turn this back into the Conclave of Baal, which hopefully it's marked on my map. It is, so it's the exact opposite direction where I'm currently going. It is in this general direction. And I believe it is right here, this building right here, so we can go on ahead and go in and then move on to Murkwood as find the 7th piece. Okay, that is just repeated text. Hello, Restore Brother, or whatever you called yourself. That is not what I wanted. Oh, who do I hand this into then? I gotta hand it into somebody. Are we at another glitchy point where something doesn't want to work for some reason? Let me go outside. Let me look around. That was weird. I should have been able to talk to him. Let me go back in here. This is the Conclave of Baal. You are the only person in here, so I should be able to talk to you. Okay. Let us cannot save here. Let us exit. Let us save here at newest save and do what we always do. You probably guys aren't going to see anything for the time being because I have got to apparently try and reload the entirety of the everything. So you're just seeing a black screen for the time being as we load back up into DOSBox and try to see if this is just a unfortunate glitch or something, because that should have theoretically worked, because I did pick up the tablet. Everyone saw me pick up the tablet, and hopefully now you will answer my question. There we go. Yeah, it was an unfortunate glitch. So this quest line is just unfortunately kind of glitchy. The vaults are no safe place for those not strong in arm and wit. Still, it seems you have succeeded in quite an arduous task. Wait a moment while I complete our bargain. Eidolon peers intently at the tablet, then rummages through his robes for a feather pin. A helpful brother holds out an inkwell, and Eidolon pins the location of Murkwood somewhere in the province of Blackmarsh onto your map. Alright. And how many healing potions do I have? I have a number of them of 183. However, I've just noticed that a lot of my armor has broken. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to go and we're going to drop and drop and drop and drop and drop and drop, drop and drop. So we're going to drop all that and we're going to go buy new chain gear. So, you know, Conclave of Baal, congratulations on your new armor. Granted, most of it's broken, but I'm sure you can repair it. Let us find a store now to go and buy more chain armor before we go. And that would be in what location? Hopefully we can find it quick. Excuse me. Hi. Where is the nearest store? Fantastic, you'll show me. That is every time, man. Every time I will. When I want to hit left click, I hit right click. When I want to hit right click, I'll hit left click. It is this way. Fantastic. Let us go buy new chain armor, and then we can go on and go. So I will take you. I will pay a full amount. Then we'll buy some gauntlets. I'm gonna cut here because I don't think you guys want to see this. So we'll be back in a minute. All right, so we are ready to go. Let us go on ahead and travel to Murkwood, which is right here. It'll take us 13 days, and let us see what it says because we're gonna get some flavored text. The mists of Murkwood, the black forest, swirl about. Inside the dark forest can be heard faint cries of despair, souls who have lost their way within its cunning web. Though the smell of decay flows from every tree and stone, within this forest lies the seventh piece of the Staff of Chaos. Oh, so it's just a cheerful little happy place. How foggy is it gonna be? Oh. That is actually not what I wanted. I think I cast invisibility on myself actually, so let us go on ahead and use restore power. And then let us go on ahead and cast shield just to be extra careful, and cast light, and then go and use even more restore power potions. And let us see, it is absolutely foggy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we did this at the, what was it? The, hold on, I'll think of the name here in a second. I will not think of the name here in a second. It is the Elden Grove. There we go. It just take a second. So we did this in Elden Grove when we were in a corn maze and it was foggy. This also looks to be a maze and foggy, so same exact policy as last time. We are going to hug the left wall. The mist of the murk will curl around you, binding from danger and confusing sense of something, because the text moves way too damn fast in this game. Let us, again, if you did not join us for the episode where we were at the Elden Grove, this is a policy. This is not just a policy, this is a guaranteed knowledgeable thing that if you are stuck in a maze, which I am considering this to be a gigantic maze, if you are stuck in a maze, then you just simply hug the left wall and you will eventually find your way out. And we learned in the episode for Elden Grove that that is true when we happen to find the floor down within the span of about 3 minutes. So we are going to go on ahead and use this exact same policy as we cure disease from these ghouls who have viciously attacked us. We are going to use the same policy to hopefully find the location out of here. Granted, this seems like one gigantic room. Either that or we're just hugging the outside wall, which would be quite unfortunate. I knew it. I felt like there was somebody sneaking up from behind trying to go and bite my ankles, and there was in fact. And there is some homunculi. I'm calling the plural of homunculuses homunculi. I don't know if that is the correct plural for them, but that's what we're calling them. So we're going to continue to hug this left wall because I am about as blind as a bat in fog, so we're just going to do this. Why stumble around aimlessly for 40 minutes trying to find the way down when you can just hug a left wall and it will more than likely work? Watch that. This will be the time it doesn't work. If for some reason it doesn't work, go back and watch the Elden Grove episode to prove my point correct. So this feels like, though, we are just hugging the outmost wall. I don't feel like we've made any inward progress, which is a bit worrisome on my behalf. I really would like to be moving in a bit more, but we'll see what the result is if we happen to make it all the way back to the entrance. Hello, spiders. Spiders, as far as my character goes, not a worry whatsoever. I have the ability to ignore paralysis because I am a high elf, so yay for me. Do you guys notice one thing I've noticed in this game? Again, I'm coming into this completely blind as far as lore or anything. I've played Skyrim and I played ESO, but one thing I did not know is that apparently there were no like traditional Khajiit or Argonians in this game. If you notice, all of them look either man or mer. That's it. So that's really interesting. I believe Argonians and Khajiit are called beast folk traditionally, as far as like the man, mer, and beast folk. But it's really interesting that in this game there is no, what I personally view as a Khajiit, because the Mist of the Murkwood. Are we back at the entrance? Oh god, we're back at the entrance, so this helped. Not a freaking bit. Okay. Go back and watch the Elden Grove episode to prove my hugging a left wall theory correct, because it's really unfortunate this did not prove correct. So, what is the next thing if you cannot hug a right wall in a maze? Panic and just run around aimlessly. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to panic and run around aimlessly and hope that that's where it leads us to some form of, hello, Mr. Wolves, some kind of victory. So we're just going to run around panicked and hope to God that we find where we need to go. And this is probably going to be a 3-floor dungeon. This is probably going to be a 4-floor dungeon. Is this the outmost wall or no? No, it is not. So this is some kind of thing inside it itself. So let us see. Something about drums. So I guess let's continue going this way and see if we happen to find where we need to be. I doubt it, but we can try. And it does not appear... Well, that was creepy. Did you guys hear that, like, evil witch laugh in my ear that I heard? Hopefully the game audio picked that up, or I'd sound like a crazy person. Let us... Oh, man. I really am quite sad that the hug the left wall technique did not work. You guys have no idea how bummed I was that Goodbye. I don't want to deal with you. I guess this direction? This seems like we're making progress. Again, if it seems like you're facing tougher and tougher enemies, that typically means congratulations, you're making some form of progress. And these walls are progress walls as far as I'm concerned. As I get attacked just horribly by a fire demon. Let us see. The hairs on the back of your neck rise. Well, hello. I believe you are an automatic fireball, because I faced you earlier and it took a while, so I'm just going to fireball you in the face. Oh man, I am kind of lost now. Okay. Oh man, I hate mazes and mists. Well, this is the title of the episode, Mazes and Mists. Note to self, make sure that that's what this is titled. I will fireball you, and now I will use a bunch of restore power potions. Okay, I think you guys have kind of got the general... Oh wait, nope, never mind, I take it back. We don't need to make a cut, because we're here. Let us just try to find where we need to be. We need to be around this way. I was about to say, let's make a cut, and we'll be back when we've made progress, but we've made progress. So hopefully, this will not be like it is for the rest of... Oh, here we go. It is a riddle. To pass this portal, answer my riddle. I tie and hold, capture and bind, yet both knights and knaves doth crave me. I faithfully enslave all within my grasp, whether or not they seek me. Yet those who have never felt my unmerciful hand are pitied by their fellow man. Okay. I tie and hold, capture and bind, yet both knights and knaves doth crave me. I faithfully enslave all within my grasp, whether or not they seek me. Yet those who have never felt my unmerciful hand are pitied by their fellow man. Okay. Now it comes down to, are they talking about something like tangible, or is this an untangible thing? Is this something you can touch or feel or see, or is this some kind of like meta thing? I tie and hold, capture and bind. Okay. Yet both knights and knaves doth crave me. I faithfully enslave all within my grasp, whether or not they seek me. Yet those who have never felt my unmerciful hand are pitied by their fellow man. Oh, it is, it's love. There we go. Took me a second. That was not the easiest one to begin with, but it was not the hardest as well, and we have thankfully made progress, and we have not saved at all since we've been here. Oh, that was not smart on my behalf. You were probably yelling at your screen. Hey, stupid, you might want to save a little. You can see what looks to be a piece of the staff ahead from you. Come strange screeching sounds like iron being twisted and bent again and again. Seriously? No, this can't be it. No, I don't believe it. There's gotta be like 4 more floors. I don't believe it. No, are you serious? Oh man, that was awesome. If this is actually like it and not like a false piece of the staff of chaos, that's fantastic. Okay, a simple riddle for some, a trap for eternity for others. I run smoother than any rhyme. I love to fall but cannot climb. I tremble at each breath of air, and yet can heaviest burdens bear. What is thy answer? Okay. I run smoother than any rhyme. I love to fall but cannot climb. I tremble at each breath of air, and yet can heaviest burdens bear. Okay, again, we go back to, is this a tangible thing or is this an intangible thing? Okay, I can run smooth in any rhyme, and love to fall but cannot climb. So what runs smooth, can fall easily but cannot climb? Okay, let's go with things that are tangible first before we go into the intangible things. What thing can you actually see or feel or touch, or something that's actually there, that runs smooth, that loves to fall but it cannot climb, and it trembles? Tremble could also mean move, but moves at breath of air could also mean wind. So what runs smooth, it can fall, cannot climb, and moves at wind? Oh, it is a tangible. It's water. There we go. Thou art worthy of the prize. Fantastic. Are we serious? Is this it? Is this all that there is for this dungeon? If this is, we're fitting this all into one episode. The seventh piece attaches itself to the rest of the staff, infusing it with a fiery glow that only dims slightly in time. Wow. I am floored. I am shocked that it only took us that long. I am flabbergasted. Every word to describe how absolutely floored I am that it only was this. I thought it was going to be so much longer, because the previous dungeons have been like 3 floors, 4 floors. I thought, oh man, we just got to get through this nightmare of our first floor, and then we'll be able to, end the episode once we get to, an actual floor that I can actually see my way out of, and then we'll end the episode and we'll do the rest of it in the next. But no, we're done. So next episode is going to be us again. I don't know now if this is going to be a 1-part or 2-part episode, because who knows if the final if we can get everything fit into one episode. That's not what I wanted. It's also not what I wanted, son of a... Okay, and let us restore up, and let us try and figure out how the hell to get out of here. So we've learned another rule about if you're stuck in a maze. Rule number 1: if you are stuck in a maze, hug the left wall. It will lead you out. If for some reason hugging the left wall will not lead you out, then what you need to do is you need to absolutely panic, because you cannot follow that strategy anymore, and you are in a unforgivable hellscape. So then, if hugging the left wall does not count, then you go to rule number 2 of being stuck in a maze, which is absolutely panic and just run around aimlessly and hope and pray that you will find your way to where you need to be. And I think, if anything, that this has proven that case and that point. I am lost as... Watch me be able to get here somewhat easily and then get lost here. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go this way, that way, and that way, but I'm not going to make you guys sit here and watch that. So I'm going to make a cut here, and we will be back when we're at the entrance to Murkwood. Alright, we're here at the entrance of Murkwood, so let's go ahead and get out of here and go back to, again, as is tradition, going back to the town we were originally in. So let's go to Stormhold. And it is night, so let us cast a little bit of light. I said let's cast a little bit of light. This is light? Wow, okay. It's 2:30 in the morning. What is everyone doing up at 2:30 in the morning? And let us apparently just go around this building, and there's an inn. We should be getting, we will be getting a message from Ria Silmane for the final piece of the Staff of Chaos, and then we might also get a message from our buddy. I am not interested in a random quest. We might get a message from our buddy Jagar Tharn, but we have 1 piece left to find for the Staff of Chaos, and then hopefully we can defeat Jagar Tharn, and we can bring back Uriel's septum from whatever plane of existence Jagar Tharn banished him to. So let us go on ahead and find some... Here we go. Let us go on ahead and rest and get our vision for the next location for the piece.
I would take no chances, for Tharn has no mercy and will attack the moment he perceives the staff reassembled. You must be swift. To the northeast lies the Fire Mountain, Jagar Tharn. Somewhere in its volcanic depths is the final piece of the Staff of Chaos. The entrance to that fabled mountain has disappeared with the dwarves that mined it. There may still be those who know of it, however. Find the entrance, enter the volcanic catacombs, and return with the final piece of the staff. We are so close. I wish you well.
All right, fantastic. And what time is it? It is 3:41 in the early morning. It is not time then. Let us go ahead and camp for 5 hours. And let us go ahead and get out of here and end the episode. And then in the next episode, actually, no, I profusely apologize. Let's get to the right section of map. Let's get to Morrowind, because that is the last province we have not been to. So let us go ahead and travel to Morrowind. And it said it was in Jagar Tharn. So there's Blacklight. There is Kragenmoor, it looks like. There is Narcissus. There is Tyr. There is Ebonheart, Mournhold, Necrom, Firewatch. So I'm going to travel to Mournhold simply because the only thing I know about Mournhold is I believe that is an ESO, the town I typically do a lot of like crafting in, because I think it's generally considered a good crafting town. Again, I could be completely wrong. It might be at the another town in that general area, but that's where we're traveling to, because why not? You've arrived in the city-state of Mournhold in the Morrowind province. The date is Tirdas 8th of Evening Star in the year 3rd Era 391. It took 12 days to reach your goal. You enter Mournhold, lost city-state of the First Empire. It is said that a great evil resides under the city, slowly driving its citizens mad. Ooh, that's interesting. Cast light and try to find a sleeping place. Here is a sleeping place. Let us go ahead and sleep then. And I will say good day to you, good sir. Get a room for 1 day for 10 gold. We'll get a little bit of rest. Maybe we get another message, this time maybe from Jagar Tharn. We'll see. What time is it? It is 7:50 in the evening, so let us rest for... I guess, well, that's not actually what I wanted. I wanted to rest for now 12 hours. And I wake up. Fantastic. Let us quickly check one thing. Let us check to see what how our potions are doing. Specifically, our power potions, 152. That is perfectly fine enough to get us at least through the first section of whatever we're going to find. Let us get out of here and maybe find the right city. Oh, it's foggy. Fantastic. Or since there's a volcano somewhere near here, maybe it's just ashy technically. Excuse me. Where is Jagar Tharn? Isn't that just a legend? Well, you know what? You've been such a help, sir. Thank you so much. Okay, excuse me. Yes. Where is Jagar Tharn? Well, it's funny you should ask about that. The latest news is that something was found near Ebonheart. I checked there for more information. Try an inn, perhaps. Okay. So we are in the wrong town. So we're going to go over here to Ebonheart. Take us 6 days to travel there, but we're going to travel there nonetheless. Today is the 15th of Evening Star, a holiday reverently observed by the Brotherhood of Charity as Northwind's Prayer. It is a thanksgiving to the gods for a good harvest and a mild winter. Some years, like this one, the harvest was not particularly good, and the winter unceasingly harsh in Ebonheart. But as the king is fond of saying, it could be much worse. The temples offer all their services, blessings, curing, healing, for half the donation usually requested. Okay, so that we have a holiday. You've arrived in the city-state of Ebonheart in the Morrowind province. The date is Tirdas 15th of Evening Star in the year 3rd Era 391. It took 6 days to reach your goal. You enter Ebonheart, also known as the Black City. To the north you can see the red-orange glow of Jagar Tharn, the fire cone on the Black Isle. The The city's ruler has a reputation of being extremely ruthless. Well, that is just fantastic for no one. Let's use a bunch of restore power potions, get topped up in case something goes haywire, and let's get a look at this volcano if we can. Where's it at? I believe it's off this direction, if what I just generally saw. So yeah, there is the volcano right there. So I think that's where we need to go. So where is Jagar Tharn? It was rumored that dwarves built a secret opening to the Mount of Jagar Tharn. Now any knowledge of that is lost unless the palace keeps records. You may wish to go and inquire there. Okay, fantastic. So we need to go to the palace. Where is it? Go south for a while and ask. So we're going to travel south. We're going to get to the outside of the palace, and then that is where we're going to end today's episode. We've been recording for a little over an hour, but there were some chunks that are going to be cut down and edited down. So it's probably going to be a lengthy episode. Lengthier than, the last number have been, which has been closer to the 30-minute, 40-minute range. But no, so we're probably maybe 2 or 3 episodes now away from officially being done with Elder Scrolls Arena. So let us see. Is this the gate? It is. Okay. So let us go on ahead and save here at newest save so we know when to go and load up on. It is 6:14 in the evening. Can we actually go in? It's close to the night. Okay, then I need to know a location of an inn, actually, a bit west of here. Okay, so I'm actually going to find an inn. I'm going to rest, make it day, and then we're going to come back.
You amaze me with your tenacity. The game, however, is at an end. As you may already know, the final piece of the staff is in Jagar Tharn, in the province of Morrowind. The information is useless to you, for none know the entrance to the volcano, and even if you survive the creatures I have sent against you now, you will not survive its depths. I bid you farewell. You have been a most worthy opponent.
Alright, so there is... Oh, hello. You're just getting fireballed in the face. Anybody else want to come and try and get some? Oh, and maybe I had the mountain wrong. Okay, there's the volcano for sure, because it's about ready to erupt. So I apologize profusely if I had pointed out the wrong mountain earlier, but I thought that that's what it was. Either that or it was dormant, and that message is what went and activated the volcano. Let us see. Where do we need to go? We need to go literally right behind us. And right here. Fantastic. Let us go in here. Let us get a rest for the night, and then let us end the episode after we get back to the palace gates. Get a room. You know what? Screw it. We're near the end of the game. Let's get the Emperor's Suite for a day. 75 gold. Who cares? And then let us sleep here. For... what time is it? It is 6:30 in the evening. So let us sleep for... again, that's not what I wanted. Let us sleep for 13 hours. I believe that'll make it about 8 a.m. 8:30 in the morning. Perfect. That's a perfect time. It's not too early. The ruler, whether it be the king or queen of this town, has had time to go and get up and have breakfast, have their morning coffee. So hopefully they'll be more congenial to the fact that or more open to the fact of wanting to help us. And there is the gate. So let us again save here so we know what save to load up on, and say thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Elder Scrolls 1 Arena. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It'll help me out a lot. It's going to help you out a lot, but it's going to telling you when a new episode of this comes out. There's going to be a new episode of Arena every single day until this game is complete. We are getting close to being complete, however. And then we're going to move on to Daggerfall and Daggerfall Unity, Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, eventually ESO. We're not just an Elder Scrolls channel. We're going to be playing other games on here as well. If you, for some reason, did not see, I think it was last episode, where we talked generally about schedule, the next game that's going to be joining the Elder Scrolls series as a feature on this channel is going to be the Yakuza series, starting with Yakuza 0. So, yeah, hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on when videos get uploaded. If you also want to, you can follow me on Twitter at the SSH Gaming. That's another way to stay up to date on what's going on, of when videos are uploaded, or maybe some just general retweeting of gaming news. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. It'll help me out so much. You guys have no idea how much hitting the thumbs up button helps the channel, whether it be large or small. So if you like this or you like me, hit the thumbs up button. As far as questions go, we are finally reached the end of our list of games that will eventually be coming to the channel. So finally, for the last time, of these 10 games or game series, which is your favorite and why? Neo series, the Marvel Spider-Man series, the Monster Hunter series, Subnautica, Sea of Thieves, Sekiro, Disco Elysium, The Outer Worlds, Death Stranding, or Cyberpunk 2077. So of those 10 games, which are your favorite and why? Again, if you're going to go into why, I simply ask that you do not post spoilers. Again, the plan is to play them on the channel, whether it be in the upcoming months or years, so I would really appreciate it not to be spoiled. But yeah, in the next episode, we're going to go into the palace, and we're going to talk to the ruler, who's going to give us the location of Dagoth-Ur, or Dagoth, I apologize if I mispronounce it, and find that and lead us to the 8th piece of the Staff of Chaos, which will be the final piece, and then that will hopefully lead us to what is a satisfying conclusion against the Imperial Battle Mage Jagar Tharn, and see the restoration of Uriel Septim back onto the throne from whatever plane he's been banished to. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.